every positive change in your life begins with the clear decisions. You seem to observe that few people will take fast decisions and compared to the most people who takes lots of time to take the decisions. So there is one element which makes you to take the decisions. This is Sai Kumar Nawate. Let's go to the 4 types of decision makers where you are going to decide which type of decision maker you are. The first type is maximizer. Maximizer means the person who takes lots of options in making decisions. Before making a decision, he goes on doing the research on his options, what are the options available for him, and he chooses the best option out of those. So for example, you're going to attend some party, whereas you have taken a new dress to wear on the occasion. So what maximizers will do is they do a research on different types of dresses and they select the best one. They won't regret themselves. So for example, you are a maximizer decision maker, whereas you have selected a dress to wear on the party, and after after purchasing in one shop, you are going to the next shop and you saw another good dress, and again you saw the excellent dress in the third shop. So what's happening here is the maximizer will do a research of the options and he will select the best. He won't regret himself, whereas he has to be taken that particular dress. So the maximizers always go with the research and go with the best option which is available out of those options. So normally, if you seek to be a best, the maximizer will need to give an assurance to himself or herself that the selected option is the best which is available for him. This is a first type of decision makers where they take decisions. Second is satisfied. What is meant by satisfied decision makers? This type of persons or people will normally takes the decision to have a self-satisfaction for themselves. Suppose for example, they want a car, they want to buy a car. They will select all the features of the car according to their own choices. So what they do here is they select the car according to their interest, according to their likes or the choices, right? So satisfied normally what he or she does is they will select the available options which makes them satisfied. Though they are having excellent different types of options to take decisions, but they never take those things. They take the decisions which satisfy them. They take the decisions which make them happy. So that doesn't mean that satisfiers settle for the low standards. Low standards means, suppose example, they selected a car which they like the features. There is another car which is very excellent than what they selected. So what happens here is we judge them. Satisfied decision makers, we judge them as they select average or the low standards. So what we have to understand is it doesn't mean that satisfiers settle for low standards. Their criteria is high, but as soon as they have other alternatives, they go for the best one what they feel comfortable. This is the second type of decision makers, whereas satisfiers. Third is perfectionist. We know by the word perfectionist means they like to achieve the best. They like to achieve maximum what they have. Like every day we start with making some decisions. The perfectionists make the decisions what they like, what they want to achieve, the end objectives, what they wanted out of those decisions. So here, perfectionists will go with their actions by mixing the satisfier decision maker and the maximizers. They select the best decisions, they satisfy themselves, they get the end objective out of those decisions. So without getting an end objective, what we wanted to achieve after taking a decision, it means that we are not having any particular direction for our decisions. So perfectionist will make a decisions according to their best selection, according to what they satisfy, and they bring those decisions into the action and they achieve those. This is the third type of decision maker. The final one is optimistic. Optimistic is the one who satisfies good enough for themselves, and they are very ambiguous to achieve more, and they will be always positive whatever the decisions they have taken, whether those decisions bring a good results or the bad results, but they go into the positive way. So optimizers will normally analyze the situation, they go according to the situation, and they take their own responsibility on themselves if they found any wrong result of those actions, so those decisions. So finally, what we are going to learn today is decision making is very key role in our life. The day when we start from our bed to the day when we end on the bed, everything depends upon our decisions. Select which type of decision maker you are, or which type of decision maker you want to be, and be those excellent people, those who take very fast decisions. Finally, what I wanted to conclude here is be a maximizer, satisfy yourself, be a perfectionist, and be optimistic. Whenever you take a decision, be a maximizer. Select the best option out of those options available for you, and be a satisfier. After selecting the option, whatever the decision you're taking, you have to satisfy. Then only you can take the actions, and then only you can bring into the positive results. Later on, be a perfectionist. Finally, after doing all these things, be optimistic if you found a wrong results. So I want to conclude this video by saying that decision making is very, very key role in our life. Whatever we are or wherever we will be in our future, everything depends upon our decisions. Take your decisions properly from the day you start to the day you end.